Welcome back. 11 minutes after 8 o'clock, Carolina Panthers kick off their regular season tomorrow night. And sports expert Paul Durso is here with us to tell us, well, actually financial expert,
That's right.
but he knows a little bit about sports too, to tell us about how we can equate our fantasy football to better financial means.
Absolutely.
Good morning, Paul. Good to see you
Nice
this
to see
morning.
you.
All right, tell us a little bit about what's the whole idea. What are you talking about when you say fantasy football? You can associate that with your financial ways.
So basically what we want to do is look at last year's fantasy football and see if there's some things we can learn from certain positions and players from last year.
Okay, so it's sort of like a team effort kind of thing here when you're
Yes.
putting your finances together and getting straight. All right, tell me about, well, we could probably talk about the quarterback position because that's typically considered the most important position on the team.
Yeah, so one of the players we want to look at from last year is Cam Newton. You know, football is a team sport, but you need a really good leader to find success. And Cam Newton's a great example. And he had great leadership last year. And if you want to have success in your finances, your retirement, you've got to surround yourself with really good professionals, but you need to lead the charge, so to speak, on what you want for your future.
Okay, good. And then we've got the running back.
So, you know, Doug Martin's one of the ones I want to highlight from last year. Been in the league a little while, but didn't really show his full potential. And one of the things we can learn from him last year, he showed his full potential, is second in the league in rushing. You know, and you might have some investments in your portfolio that you feel haven't showed their potential, but sometimes you need to show a little patience in making sure they stay around so they can show their full potential.
Oh, that's a good analogy there. What about wide receiver?
So Julian Edelman is one I want to highlight here. Coming out of college, he was a quarterback. And he had to make adjustments in the NFL to stay in the league, and now he's a wide receiver. And in your portfolio, I want to kind of play off of the last one we talked about. You know, sometimes you need to be patient, and sometimes you need to make adjustments. And Julian Edelman made adjustments to stay in the NFL. Sometimes you might need to make adjustments and move an investment out of your portfolio and in order to find success.
Wow, all right. Tight end.
So Gronkowski is probably, you know, the best tight end in football.
Greg Olson's pretty good too.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You know, what I would probably say, financial or fantasy experts would say he's easy money.
Yes.
Like Olson. You know, one of the things we can learn from that is in finance, I wouldn't go as far as to say there's easy money, with the exception of matches on a 401k. So if you're in a position where you have a match in a 401k, there's not a whole lot of reasons why you should not accept that. So it'd be advisable to entertain a match.
All right, we got about 15 seconds left. The kicker.
Discipline. What good is having a financial plan if you don't have the discipline to follow through with it?
That's really good. Wow, this is really some good information. I like the way you put that, and it's very appropriate to this season too. So, Paul Durso with Durso Capital Management. It's good to have you with us again, Paul. Good to see you. Come back soon. We'll talk more football too.
Sounds good.
All right. 14 minutes after 8. We'll be back right after this.